We ready?
Oh, yep.
All right. Big David, name a part of your body that never stops growing.
Never stops growing. My hair.
Your hair never stops growing. David, that answer is worth 52 points. That is a phenomenal answer. Dave's got a big head start on you right now with 52 points. Right out of the gate, a big one. Your question. Gabe, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
During a power failure, name something that you can still turn on.
Candles.
Candles are not on the list. You've scored a grand total of 0 points in round one, Gabe.
Ooh, no.
What did he say?
All right.
I'd like to know what he said with that one.
Candle.
Oh.
Not on the board. Okay. Big David.
Yep.
Give me a specific reason why you wouldn't... I'm having a hard time reading these cards. Give me a specific reason why you wouldn't want to be married to yourself.
Because I'm a slob.
David's answer is that he is a slob. David, that answer is worth a solid 14 points, and that is also the number one available answer.
Wow.
Okay, so, Gabe, you're going into round two, and Big David has scored both number one answers on the board so far. Okay.
Let's do this.
So you got to come in strong here with this one. You ready, Gabe?
Stretching. We're ready.
Okay. Gabe, name me a place where everyone stares at you if you show up late.
At a meeting.
Meeting is worth 11 points. Gabe is on the board with 11 points.
Swish.
So, we're back to you, Big David, with a commanding lead right now.
Okay.
Name a gift from their husbands that wives have to sometimes pretend to like.
I would say jewelry.
Jewelry. That's a solid answer. It's worth 11 points. So, right now, Gabe, the name of the game so far for Big David has been consistency. He's scored in every round thus far. And only once has he missed the number one answer. Are you ready for your question?
I am. Let's go.
Okay. Gabe, name me a place in your home you've never cleaned under.
Let's say the refrigerator.
The refrigerator is worth 18 points.
Boom.
You are hanging on but barely. Big David, are you ready?
Yep.
You got about a 40-point lead over Gabe here. So
That's not enough.
that first round set you up pretty good. Big David, name a person you don't necessarily like, but you are obliged to get along with.
My boss.
Your answer is your boss, and that is worth a big hunk of 21 points. Gabe, are you going to get in this game or not?
We're going to do it right now. This is
You
the
need
one.
to start watching Family Feud more often.
I named this game after you, Gabe. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can't lose the first opportunity at the championship. That's ridiculous.
The world is not beating me today.
Okay. Gabe, name a good place to eavesdrop on people's conversations.
The grocery store?
The mall or store is worth 7 points, which is, if you're keeping track, exactly a third of the points that your opponent scored in that round.
We're almost there.
All right. Big David, I think you could probably coast the rest of this game at this point.
Probably. But
Name a gripe that a dentist might have about one of their patients.
what was that again? A gripe?
Name a gripe or complaint that a dentist might have about one of their patients.
Bad breath.
Bad breath. Okay, that's not good.
No.
Okay, no, I mean, it's great, but it's not good for Gabe. Dave, that is worth 64 points.
Ooh.
And that is also the number one answer. Gabe, this...
That was an obvious one.
I'm sympathetic. All right. I'm sympathetic, but you're just pathetic right now. Name a kind of item, Gabe, that people frequently buy on impulse.
Let's say candy bars.
That is the number one answer, and that is worth a good 50 points, and you would actually be back in the game had Big David not just scored 60 on you. Do you remember that time that Allen Iverson scored 60 points on an entire team?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you don't? Well, because you just got 60 points scored on just you.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay, Big David, are you ready for yours?
Yep.
Name a 4-letter word that's something every woman wants.
Well, every woman wants
4-letter word that every woman wants, Dave.
a ring.
What did you say?
A ring.
A ring. That, you really need to miss one of these in order for Gabe to catch up at all. That is worth 16 points, not the number one answer, but also a solid number. Gabe, you need to continue to score like we talk about, right? You need to have that consistency along the way, but not only that, this guy needs to stop scoring points on you, bro.
I think so.
Okay. Gabe, name a kind of food that gets stuck between your teeth.
Spinach or vegetables.
Spinach or vegetables is not on the list. You've scored 0 points.
That was a hard one.
We got 4 more rounds to go, and you need to shut Big David out here in a little bit. Okay. Big David, if you decided to live a simpler life, what's the first thing you would get rid of?
All the electronics.
Can you give me something more specific than electronics?
What would I get rid of? A simple life, I would say, how about the stove?
You would get rid of the stove?
Yeah, like barbecue and stuff all the time. Simple life, that means you don't, I guess.
All right.
That was a
The
hard
stove is worth 0 points. Gabe, you've been let back in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, Gabe. Name a job that requires more nerve than you have.
Firefighter.
Firefighter is on the list. It's only worth 8 points, but it's points nonetheless. All right, Big Dave.
one. All right.
Name a part of your body where men start to grow hair about the same time they start losing the hair on their heads.
Wow. Name a part of your body you start growing hair.
Around the
Wow.
same time they start losing hair on their